What's up everyone, welcome to Ben's Car Reviews. I'm Ben, and today we'll be dissecting the 2024 Nissan Titan. Let's get right into it with the charts. So for 2024, you have the standard Titan and then the Titan XD. We're going to start here with the regular Titan in the crew cab configuration. There is only one other configuration for a king cab, but we're only doing the crew as that is the majority. So that's going to be ranging from the SV all the way up to the Platinum Reserve. Really here it's just the SV, Pro 4X, and Platinum Reserve. The other two are special editions, but, well, not special editions, just regular package editions, but Nissan had those separately as well to configure with, so I threw them in there just so you could see those prices. But anyway, SV starting off just under $50,000 there, Platinum Reserve a little over $63K, so there is a good little range here of MSRP, and none of them are completely out of control. Platinum Reserve is a little steep, but you are getting a lot for that money, and if you compare that to, say, the Denali in a GMC, this is a lot less expensive. Engine options, just one, a 5.6 liter V8, 400 horsepower, 413 pound-feet, paired with a 9-speed automatic transmission. The Pro 4X is the only one that will give you standard 4x4. The rest are either 4x2 or 4x4. Checking out the MPGs there, none are too stellar, but you can imagine that from the engine. Looking at the XD now, you have, like I mentioned pretty much before, the SV, Pro 4X, and Platinum Reserve. Price tags really aren't that much different. You get the same engine, same transmission. All will come stock with 4x4 capability. As far as strength goes, certainly not as strong as its competitors. Towing from the hitch is at 10,900 pounds, and payload is just over 2,200 pounds. Real quick, guys, here are Ben's Car Reviews. I strive to bring the most accurate and relevant information under 10 minutes. There's no misleading and no wasted time. If that's something that's intriguing to you and like this content as you watch, please like and subscribe so you can continue to grow the channel. Let's keep going. The Nissan Titan might not be the first truck that comes to mind if you're asked to come up with a few options. It's certainly not Nissan's top seller in the US, but the latest redesign has improved the looks of the Titan considerably, as well as its younger brother, the Frontier, which is much more popular. I have to admit, I didn't know much about the Titan prior to this video, and now I have a lot more respect for it. It's a solid option, and I love the wide range of exterior looks that are offered across the lineup. Let's get into the exterior and mechanical highlights first. Bright LED lights all around except for the SV. For the extremely well-designed headlights, they are large, bulky, but I do think they're well done. Taillights and daytime running lights also, besides the SV, will have those LEDs. Nissan really stepped up their light fixtures with the redesign. Pro 4X and Platinum Reserve models have auto headlights and fog lights standard also, and all trims are wired for off-road lighting from the factory as well. So that's a great touch, especially on that Pro 4X, which is the more off-road focused trim. Wheels are super well done as far as design and finishes. SV and Pro 4X will have 18-inch wheels standard. The rest will have 20-inch setups. On the XDs, the SV is 17-inch, Pro 4X is still 18, and the Platinum Reserve is still 20 inches. So the only 17-inch wheel you're going to get is the SV on the XD. All-season tires will wrap all these wheels, and you'll get a full-size spare. The exhaust tip on the Platinum Reserve will be chrome-tipped. Chrome is certainly the theme of that Platinum Reserve. On the regular-size models, an active shutter grille is standard, as well as a removable front aero spoiler on all but the Pro 4X. You'll get the same on the Platinum Reserve XD for that front aero spoiler. Bumpers will either be body colored, charcoal, or gunmetal metallic. The grille will either be body colored, gloss black, chrome, or brushed satin. Speaking of colors, there are many unique options for these trims, definitely all eye-catching. The Pro 4X and Platinum Reserve have two-tone options also. There are crew cab and king cab setups. As I mentioned, king cab is very limited. There's an available Ultra-Track bed channel system with many ways to configure your bed for max capability there. The regular models will have standard skid plates for the fuel tank, oil pan, transmission, and lower radiator. Front tow hooks are standard on all models as well. The Pro 4X trims have a locking rear diff, rugged tires, Bilstein off-road performance shocks, and extra underbody skid plates on top of what's standard for some nice off-road capability. I also think the Pro 4X might deliver the best overall look, but that Platinum Reserve is striking as well. The XDs have variable valve event and lift technology. You can option in the sports bar for $1,000, rock rails with detachable steps for $700, or the grill marker light kit for $255 to tack on some looks and functionality. All tailgates are lockable and have dampened assist. All the different trims and additions will have their own badging. Thankfully, Nissan has done a great job with them, and they don't look unattractive on these models. Max towing, as I mentioned in the chart, is not considerably high. Even from the gooseneck, it's at 11,050 pounds. So definitely much less than the competitors. In terms of best bang for your buck, I'm team Pro 4X all day long. I always love to get one trim above the base model, and in this case, for the extra 4K, you're getting a ton for the money, not only in terms of elevated design, but structurally the Pro 4X just has more going on. And $53,000 is not totally unreasonable these days for a truck. Let's get inside now. A well-designed but somewhat dated interior gives a good first impression, but certainly not at the level of the other trucks in 2024. The SV will have an 8-inch infotainment screen, and the rest have a slightly larger 9-inch screen. Not that giant screens are needed, but this is an area where the Titan falls behind the competition at this point. All but the SV have wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. The SV has it wired. The standard driver's gauge area will be a 7-inch setup on all trims. A 6-speaker sound system is standard. Platinum Reserve has a 12-speaker setup, and that can also be optioned on the lower trims. There's dual zone automatic climate control on all but the SV. It also includes rear vents. Dual panel panoramic moonroof is an option for the Pro 4X and Platinum Reserve models. Interior mood lighting on all but the SV, and Platinum Reserve adds in ambient lighting. Trim has the options of being black, charcoal metallic with dark metallic in mold, or satin bronze metallic with premium open pore wood tone. Bench seating accommodates room for 6 passengers, and captain's chairs allow for 5. SV has a 40-20-40 split bench front seat with flip-down center console with armrest. The remaining trims have front captain's chairs with configurable center console. That's what's the difference between 6 passengers and 5. There's 8-way power adjustable driver seats with lumbar on all but the SV. Platinum Reserve is the only trim to bring standard heated seats, which I think is blasphemous. They are heated and ventilated with heated rear seats also, but you have to option in heated on the other trims if you want it. Cloth seats are standard on all, but the Platinum Reserve, which are leather can be optioned into the Pro 4X, and there is embroidery on those as well. XD Pro 4X has available zero gravity seats. There are some nice driver's assist, safety and technology features to be had here. Overall, I think Nissan really skimped these trims for standard features. The Platinum Reserve obviously has all the nice features, but there's no reason why the lower trims can't have any nicer amenity standard, and there's some bare bones things that not even the SV has. The MSRP doesn't seem outrageous, as I mentioned earlier, but it doesn't feel so nice anymore once you see what you're not getting for the money. Interview guys, if you're in the market for a full-size truck here in 2024, we all know the big players: Silverado, Sierra, F-150, Ram. They're all doing their thing in their own way. Many different looks here across the board, but in terms of strength, payload, towing, those kinds of things, they're way ahead of what this Titan is at. Not to say that that's a bad thing. The Titan is serving its purpose. If Nissan wanted to be able to tow 40,000 pounds from a gooseneck hitch, they would make it that way. But they're clearly targeting not that, which isn't a big deal. They're offering their own looks in their own way. And I think this is a nice option for those who don't need all that capability. You are going to get less, but you're also paying less. And that might be totally fine to some people. And I think it's nice that there is an option like that these days, because everything is so expensive. So there is a more affordable option if that's what you're looking for. So if you're going with the Titan, it should be a cool option for you. Hopefully a great vehicle for years to come. Hopefully this video let things sound cool for you guys. Thank you for watching this Benz car review. Please subscribe if not already. If you need it for a future review, drop in the comments and I'll see what I can do. If you'd like to become a member of the channel, I have that option. Check that out and join if you'd like. And I'll catch you in the next Benz car review.